Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of The Bachelor.
Maddie, we gotta start off by giving a shout out to Ireland Man, aka Swedish Lad 13.
Oh.
Alright, so there's 5 remaining ladies.
Yes, so Chris Harrison comes in and tells the ladies this week there's 1 group date and 2 romantic single dates. One-on-one.
No roses are given at the dates, but they're all gonna take place in Seattle, Washington.
Oh my god! So, Jason arrives in Seattle first and meets up with Ty.
Yeah, the ladies arrive, and Melissa finds out that she's going on the first one-on-one romantic date.
Oh, so Naomi's all, I haven't had a one-on-one yet. How come
She's
I'm
all
not the
gruff
first
and
one?
grumbly. How dare she?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that night, which was supposed to be Melissa and Jason's date, Ty was totally like, no, Daddy, don't go.
He was a windbag. Yeah. He was like, I'm number 1. I'm your favorite person. You stay with
I'm
me.
number 1 on your MySpace. Top friends.
Yeah, so Jason calls up Mel and says, hey, baby, let's just keep it chill tonight. Would you really mind so much hopping in the car and getting your sexy self over here?
So she's like, of course. So she goes over to Jason's personal residence.
Yes. And what's the first thing she does?
Cleans up.
He's a slob. Left his half-eaten pizza crust laying around all over the place.
Yeah, Jason's
Turn off.
Getting Ty all
Tucked in bed, reading him a story. And he's not going to bed because he's a pain in the butt. Daddy, Daddy, Daddy. Come on, go to bed when somebody tells you, for crying out loud. Alright, so yeah, after he gets Ty all tucked in, he comes down and she slips into something a little more comfortable. She said they were stretchy pants, but
they were shorts.
They were shorts.
Yeah.
And all the hens back at the hotel were like, this is so unfair.
She gets a real life date. It's personal.
Well,
so they were all jealous. And she got to peek in on Ty while he was sleeping.
I know. It looked like a bunch of blankets to me. But then he got all romantic and turned into a super Mac Daddy. So it's time for the group date.
All right. So going on the group date, Stephanie, Jillian, and Molly. And the clue was, love is on the air.
So, Jason and the girls go on a boat cruise.
Mm-hmm.
And
let me just say, Stephanie,
please do.
What a fetching fur vest you have.
It was. It was pretty hot, actually. And she got to steer the boat. Although it looked kind of like fake steering to me because it was all like...
Yeah.
And then... No way she turned that boat around like that.
No. So then they went to this radio station.
Jackie and Bender were the hosts.
I think it was like Kiss FM.
Yeah. And the ladies got to watch Jason do an interview, but they couldn't hear him.
So get your lip reading skills ready.
Yeah, because he was totally like, what? And then the ladies at home, Naomi and Melissa, were listening for real.
Yeah.
So they got to hear it, but they couldn't see it.
But I was a little bit like, I don't know if he's only answering the questions based on the girls who are there or everyone.
I think it was everyone.
I don't know.
Well, what was your most fun date?
He said the date with Stephanie when he flew her daughter in.
Right. I think that was pretty fun. The best kisser. Molly.
So then they had a kissing contest and Jason was blindfolded.
With a boa.
Yeah.
Like that really worked.
And then all 3 ladies had to kiss him and he had to identify who was who.
Yeah. Like that was so difficult.
Alright. Everyone made it obvious.
I know. So Molly, well, this is their secret sex facts. Molly likes to wear lingerie, even though it only stays on for 3 seconds. It's on the floor.
It makes me feel good.
Jillian likes to play. Don't even go there. And Stephanie, she likes to take care of a man completely.
Alright, moving on.
Yeah, I know. That kind of made me...
Time for dinner at the hotel.
So, Jillian has a little one-on-one time with Jason and says, hey, I was just doing this for a few laughs.
Her accent really came out in this episode.
Yeah. What's that all about? But she's got a connection now.
supposedly.
Well, that's what she says.
And then Molly had some alone time with Jason.
I'm not going to be with a guy my family doesn't like, because I already made that mistake, Jason Mesnick.
All this week, Jason was trying to figure out what everyone's family were like. Are like.
Well, that group date was over finally, and it's time for the one-on-one date with Naomi.
Yes. So the clue was, don't look down, you might fall. In love.
So it's a seaplane over Seattle.
Oh.
It's like a moon over Miami. How many people love Denny's? All right, so rock climbing and a whole lot of fake kissing. And when we say fake kissing, we mean alligator kissing. Let's demonstrate. This is an alligator kiss. Okay, but this is a real kiss.
No!
Just like on Craig Ferguson. Okay. Yeah. Was that worth it? You bet. You betcha. So, fondue in front of the fire of the sporting good place. Mm-hmm. What sporting good place has a freaking fireplace like that? And Jason is afraid. Afraid Naomi might divorce him.
Because her mom obviously got divorced. And
she comes from a broken family.
She's all, oh, I feel like I'm turning into my mom, blah, blah, blah.
Jason, please, no sins of the father. All right, so back at the house, the hens are all in the bathroom. And Mel and Molly are in their bathing suits in the tub drinking.
Okay.
Don't even go there.
I guess it's kind of like a hot tub, but
I guess a jacuzzi. So Jason shows up at the hotel unannounced, and everybody's looking rather sad.
They're like, oh my god! And he's all, I need to talk to Jillian.
Yeah, let's go for a walk. All right, so they go down to the local coffee shop, and he just needs to know if she likes him back. There seems to be an awful lot of doubt cast on Jillian this episode. Mm-hmm. Are you really here for me? Come on, are you ready? So, yeah, Jason has a little powwow with Chris Harrison. Mm-hmm. Best part of the show always, when they review the entire show.
Yeah, so he's struggling. He thought it was going to be like a clear decision.
Yeah, but it's not.
Seattle,
he still don't know.
Yeah.
So it's time for the rose ceremony.
Or not.
Pretty unusual. He decides that we don't need to do this right now because I need to talk to Naomi first. Mm-hmm. So he takes her in the bathroom or somewhere.
I don't know.
And says, are you ready for this? Are you really ready for this?
I don't see it. She was all, yeah, after yesterday, I'm good.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm ready to give up my single life because I'm totally ready to be a mom. And, yeah, just let's alligator kiss. And they did. Right before they walked out the door, too. How dirty. Mm-hmm. So, the first rose tonight goes to
Jillian.
Followed by
Melissa.
And then
Molly.
Okay, so the final rose. Is it going to be Stephanie or Naomi? He didn't even wait. He was like, Naomi. Mm-hmm. And then he made such a big stink about, I'm saying this in front of everybody. Stephanie's the best person ever in the world, and we're all better people for knowing her. And
yeah, it was crazy.
That was kind of stupid. And blah, blah, blah. That and the $2 will get you on the subway in New York City. So, next week, it's time for the hometown dates. Still no Deanna for all of you who are on Deanna Watch.
Yeah.
So, way to hype it at the beginning of the season. So, he's going to go to Canada, Michigan, Cali, and of course, Dallas for the DCC.
So, just some brief highlights. Looks like Melissa's parents do not want to be on TV.
And Naomi has a freaking weird family with a dead bird in a paper bag, and some little kid, like, smashes the head with a rock. Okay, lock that kid up right now, because that kid is doomed.
For real.
Alright, so check in next week, and maybe we'll have some more clues on Deanna. Till then, much love.